Hi Sagittarius, this is your March forecast. The big news this month is that we're in the eclipse season. We've got a solar and lunar eclipse this month, and whatever is started during March may complete in September when we get our second set of eclipses for this year, or may get another boost around September time. So the eclipses are powerful, they last for at least 6 months after the event, sometimes a whole lot longer. So let's look at this month ahead. On the 6th of the month, we've got Mars coming into your sign. Yippee! That's a wonderful aspect to have. What it means is it's going to give you a boost of energy. If you've been feeling very stuck and you're feeling a little bit stagnant and, oh, when is anything going to move forward, or when am I going to get some more physical energy, Mars there is really going to help you. And it might encourage you to be a whole lot more active than you've been. Yes, so for those of you who are already active, it might make you even more active, hyperactive. But for those of you who've not been being quite so active, it could really give you a boost, maybe send you off to the gym, send you off running or hiking, or just doing something more physical. Because as you know, when you do something physical, you actually gain more energy from it. Also on the 6th of March, we've got Mercury coming into this 4th house. So as you can see, we've got a great deal of activity in this 4th house of home, family, your environment. And chances are there's going to be a lot of changes coming up for you in this area. Because we do have on the 8th or 9th of March, depending on where in the world you live, we've got a new moon solar eclipse happening in the 4th house as well. So you can expect to have things happening with family this year, maybe some wonderful things because Venus is there for the first couple of weeks of the month. Maybe you're going to be hosting an event, having people over, but also you're going to be looking at your environment, your home. You might decide that you want to move home. You may already have your house on the market, or be looking to rent in a different area, different state, or even a different country. But certainly there's going to be a lot of changes happening with respect to your family in one way or another, or your home environment. And there's an opportunity for new beginnings, because a solar eclipse gives you an opportunity to start fresh. So maybe you'd like to start fresh and work from home more, or maybe you'd like to start fresh and decide that you don't want to live with certain family members anymore, or you do want to move and be closer to family members. But there's certainly going to be some shifts and changes in that whole home environment area coming up for you in the next several months. On the 13th of March, we've got Venus coming into your 5th house of romance and love. On the 21st of March, we've got the Sun coming in there. And on the 22nd, Mercury. So as you can see, another big focus towards the latter part of the month in your 5th house. And the 5th house is all about pleasure. It's all about romance. For those of you looking for romance, Venus in the 5th is a wonderful time for finding romance. It's also a wonderful time for doing things that are pleasurable, doing something that you really enjoy. So it might be doing something creative. And remember, doing something creative is not necessarily playing an instrument or painting, but it's when you do something that puts you in the zone, that takes you outside of time and space. You know, where you just kind of look at the time and go, 3 hours just went? It seemed like a minute. That's what's being called for here, for you to get yourself into that zone where life becomes timeless and so enjoyable. Yes, you forget about yourself and all your little problems and your little things and funniosities, and you just become in that moment. Get in touch with being creative. Think about starting a business. If you've already got a business, these are great aspects for growing it. And also some good aspects there to do with children, to do with young people, and just making sure that you're bringing joy and pleasure into your life regularly. You're setting a new precedent here. That's what the aspects are offering to you. And on the 23rd of March, we've got a lunar eclipse happening right up here in your 11th house, opposite all this 5th house activity. So the 5th house activity was all about you and being creative and maybe having a business or a romance or doing anything that's pleasurable. And here this lunar eclipse is shining a light on your friendships, the people in your life, the people you work with, the groups that you associate with. And chances are over the next several months, because all eclipses do bring change, you may change your social circle. You may change some of your friends. Some of those you've not seen for a while may come back. Some of those you've been seeing a lot may just dissipate away for a while. But there will be changes, and you'll have a whole lot new opportunity to bring some new and different people into your life. It's also shining a light on your dreams and your wishes. Are you in alignment with what you're dreaming for and wishing and hoping for? Not only for yourself, but also for the wider planet. We are in a big shift right now, a huge shift. And the more that we can each find our creativity and that which sets us alight and makes us feel passionate and excited, like I feel about astrology, which I hope you get when you watch these videos, because I love making them, and then how can you bring that into the world in some way or other and really bring your special pot of gold to share with others. So there you have your month ahead, dear Sagittarius. It's going to be a very interesting one, I think, full of lots of changes coming up for you. Luckily you're a mutable sign, so most of you are able to go with some of the flow at least. And thank you very much for commenting, sharing, subscribing, and have a wonderful month. Bye for now.